Hello, everybody. You'll be looking at this on Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. So today we are going to continue with fractions. And remember that a fraction is a number that names part of a whole or part of a set. Now we're going to deal with part of a whole today. In other words, a whole one. We're going to use number lines. Number lines are an easy way to represent fractions because you can cut up the space in between two numbers fairly easily. Remember, in a fraction, we have two things. We have the numerator and we have the denominator. Now the denominator is how many equal parts the whole is divided into, and then the numerator is how many of those parts. So to use a number line for fractions, the first thing you want to look at is your denominator. So for example, here the denominator is 2. That means that we're going to divide this space into 2 equal parts. And what that means on the number line is that one mark on the number line will divide it into 2 equal spaces. So this being 1/2, I have to find a point that is about halfway between the 0 and the 1. And this I'm going to label as 1/2. Okay? Now I'm going to put this point 1/2 on the number line by using a circle. So I have labeled and then put a mark to show where 1/2 is. Okay? All right, so the next one is thirds. So that means we're going to divide the space between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts. Since there are 3 equal parts, we're going to make 2 marks to divide them into 3 equal parts. So, got right about here and right about here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, pretty close to equal parts. When you're doing it by hand, it doesn't have to be exact. Even my lines are a little wavy. So now we have 1, 2, 3 equal parts. So I'm going to label each point on the number line. So this is 0, this is 1/3, and this is 2/3, and this is 3. What else is 3 known as? 3/3. Now I need to find 1/3 on the number line, which is right here, and I'm going to put a dot there. Okay, so when you are doing your classwork, which is underneath here, I want you to do what I'm doing right now. Putting in the little slash marks, labeling them, and then find the point. Okay, so our next one is fourths. So that means we are going to divide this wavy line into 4 equal parts, which means we're going to make 3 lines. There's a pattern developing here. 4 equal parts, 3 lines. Okay, so with fourths, it's sort of like those bars we did. I'm going to find a point in the middle. Then I'm going to divide each of these areas in half. And so now that gives me 1, 2, 3 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sections. Now I'm going to label each of them. So we have 0. This is 1/4. Then this must be 2/4. And this is 3/4. Okay? 0, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1, or 4/4. Each of these jumps on the number line is 1/4. Now I need to find 2/4. I put my mark there at 2/4, and I am good. Okay, our next one has a denominator of 6. So I'm going to be dividing this into 6 equal parts. Therefore, I'm going to be making 5 of the little marks. Okay? Like I did with the other problem, I'm going to find the middle. Then I'm going to divide each of these halves into 3 equal sections. So 2 marks there, 2 marks there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal sections. Okay? So now I'm going to label those 6 sections. So this is 0, so this must be 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 1, which is also known as 6/6. Okay, so 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, 6/6. So on the number line, I'm going to find 4/6 and put a mark there. Okay, last one. 1/8. Okay, so I'm going to make 8 equal sections, and that means 7 marks. So again, like the problem we just did, I'm going to find the middle. Then I'm going to take the 2 halves and cut them in half. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sections. Then I'm going to cut each one of those up in half. So now I should have 8 equal sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So let me label them. So this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8. And then on the number line, I'm going to find 3/8. And that is right there. Okay? So, now it's your turn to practice this. So, let me take this off. Let me put this back up here. Let me take the top one off. Okay. So this is what you are doing. Let me move this so you can see the instructions. So you are going to divide into equal parts and locate the fraction on the number line. This is the fraction that you're going to locate on the number line. Okay? So go ahead and pause the video now. Copy this. Do the dividing into the equal groups. And then start the video up to check your work. Okay. Hi. Welcome back. It's me. Still me. 1/2. Now, yeah, I know, it was exactly the same as on the one we did. But I don't have the options with 1/2. So, 2 equal parts. Find your middle. 1, 2 equal parts. This must be 1/2. And we're supposed to mark 1/2. As we're doing this, I want you to pay attention to the denominator and the size of the equal parts. Just a little something to get your brain thinking about fractions as we start, because next week we're going to be comparing fractions. Okay, thirds. So 3 equal parts, 2 lines. Let's see, right about there, right about there. Let's label them. So this is 1/3. This is 2/3. 1 would be 3/3. So we're finding 2/3. So on the number line, 2/3 is right there. Okay. 3/4. So 4 equal parts. We'll find the middle. And then cut those in half. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. This is 1/4. This is 2/4. This is 3/4. Please put a dot on 3/4. Okay? 6ths. 6 equal parts, 5 lines. So I'm going to go again to the approximate middle, and then I'm going to divide each half into 3 equal parts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So now I'm going to label them all. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, and 5/6. Then I'm going to find 2/6, which is right here. And I'm going to label it. Okay? So remember, look at the denominator compared to how big each equal part is. All right, 1/8, last one. So again, I'm going to find the middle, and then I'm going to have those halves, and then I'm going to have those halves that were halved. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts. Let's label them. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8. And then we are labeling 5/8. That is right there. Okay, so that is math for today. Thanks for being here. I'll see you soon.